Legend.
Hello. Oh, let me fix my game. What's going on? Second. Window got messed up.
Much love, UBE.
Raylo! What's up, man? Alright, what's up, everyone? This is a surprise stream. Hey, Mon, right before I went live... Oh, take this jacket off my chair. Right before I went live, I peeped your, you did a live stream today, fighting to, Drox. Dang, yeah, that's an hour ago. I was at the gym. And then I guess I was at the gym while you were live. Because then right when I got home, I noticed it. I mean, I'm gonna go check it out after this, but I'm assuming it was successful. Assuming it was a successful run. Kind of a spontaneous stream. I had some time. I don't know how late I'm gonna go. I've been playing on and off this warrior, Melindru's avatar. At the same time, I'm doing my Paragon series. And I thought about recording another Paragon episode. But I wanted to do a live stream instead. I feel like I haven't seen y'all in a while. But to get you guys caught up, I've been grinding a ton of these Kilroy quests to get some gold and iron and steel, and I finally got all my max armor. Very cool. Drexy, what's up, buddy? Yep, you made it. Fun journey. Yeah, congrats, mod. I'm guessing it was on your warrior, right? Are you still rocking the axe warrior? What are you playing with? What up, Echo Spike? And you're at work right now, Drexy, right? Oh, and then I finally got through Vizuna Square. Once I got max armor, I freaking burned through Vizuna Square with henchmen. It was no problem. Long time over. Yeah, man. Hope you've been well, Echo. The power of light. Hey, how you doing? Welcome in. I'm doing well. Doing very well. Thank you for asking. Don't remind me of my obligations. I'm here to forget. Okay, my bad. You just remind me. I need to turn on my toolbox. I don't know why you reminded me, but... actually went to Nightfall after the stream for some treasure and found a good axe with 30 HP. Wow, full HP mod. What was that follow? I just missed. Whoever followed me on, I think that was a YouTube follow. Fitz. What's up, Fitz? Is that a Assassin's Apprentice? Hey, is that? The only fits I know. Oh, Grad. Thank you for the stuff. But yeah, the factions. The factions henchmen are so strong. I had no problem. Ross DP, thank you for that follow. I had no problem getting through Vizuna Square once I had the full armor. I didn't even die. Didn't even die once. And then just had to stick next to Menlo and Togo. Thank you, Rintherin. Thank you for that follow. Who are we cooking with? We lost the Dom. Oh, no. Loshaw is always here. Get our fire. There's no fire. Where's Sin? Oh, I got her. It's funny that they call Sin is a mage henchman. It's like using the prophecy's name. But for all the other elements like shock, earth, why is she not fire henchman? Why is she a mage henchman? Like all the prophecies characters. Oh, fine. And like the ritualists are just called spirit henchmen. So you have no idea, based on their name, you don't really have any idea of what their build is. Interesting. Assassin, same. Cutthroat henchman. Why is Fire Imp an igneous summoning stone? What type of stone should it be? If we're talking geologically, like an what would it be? A porous lava rock summoning stone? That's an igneous rock, isn't it? Isn't igneous lava rock? Isn't that the same thing? Geologically speaking. I loved my geology class, but it's been a long time. Let's go Nexus. Been a while. I used to be pretty good at identifying rocks. Kind of lost it. How you doing, man? I'm doing good, buddy. I see you playing some Arc Raiders. I remember in my geology class, we had a test where we had to go around a room, and every 30 seconds, you had 30 seconds to get, it was like scattered around the room were all these rocks. And every 30 minutes, or every 30 seconds, you had to change places to get to another rock, and you had to identify the rock. I mean, once you memorize it though, like 30 seconds is it's like way too much time. But still, it was kind of fun. I did very well on that test. Kick rocks, nerd. Just doing keys at the moment. Yeah, I need to play some Arc Raiders. I hear people talking about it, and I don't really know. I still don't really know the storyline of Arc Raiders. Like, are you raiding arcs? Are the arcs raiding you? Are you arcs? Who's doing raiding and who is arcing? That's what it's more fun with people. Yeah, it looks so fun. I watch tons of clips. Like anytime I see an Arc Raiders clip on YouTube or Instagram, I always check it out. It's so funny. The robots are the arcs. Okay. But people call them clankers, I heard. You know, it looks like so much fun. Hey, what's up, Zar13? The arcs are the robot. Okay. Yeah, I've kind of fallen out of PvP games. I was addicted to League of Legends for like 10 years. And then I realized I am like missing out on so many games. How's this build? I think I don't need cultist. Does Eve have... I don't think she has blood as power here. Pretty much there is a storyline in the game you can read through, but overall just looting PvPVE extraction shooter, but you can get PvE lobbies or PvP lobbies. Yeah, I think I would have fun doing the PvE lobbies maybe. Cuz I love Helldivers. Helldivers 2 is freaking fun. I probably need a healer, I think. Yeah. Yeah. I played Arc Raiders for like 75-ish hours when it came out. The game was fun, but it definitely began to get more PvP-centric, which is what made me stop playing. Yeah, I think I would just... If there's a PvE option, I would definitely be sticking to that. Would definitely be sticking there. But now... I decided not to get the Reforged badge on this warrior. I don't know why. Because this is the character that I kind of screwed myself over with buying too many skills off the bat. So now I'm already at the cap, the 1 platinum cap. But I have all my max armor. So I should technically be saving up tons of gold from now on. So theoretically, gold should not be too much of a problem from here on out. So I decided not to go for the Reforged badge so that I can have the veteran badge when it comes out. I think I read somewhere that they were adding a PvE lobby. Yeah, that's what Nexus was just saying over on Kick, Czar, that there's a PvE lobby now. I just crashed. Oh, okay. Thanks for the refresh, Nexus. Love the Uber, by the way. It's such a tragic story. The esport is insanely good. I prefer it over football, soccer at the point in time, and Riot as a media production company is so awesome. Why is LOL a tragic story, though, Drexit? What do you mean? Like, to be fair, I don't hate League of Legends. I still like it, and I still watch Worlds. I mean, watching Faker play, he's like a national hero here. Oh yeah, the game is so toxic. the game is absolutely toxic. That's no question there. Oh my gosh. And Korean players are brutally toxic. If you make any mistake, they're ready to just quit the game. They're just ready to throw it and insult you like crazy. Oh, they already did add it? If that's the case, I'll have to circle back. Yeah, according to Nexus, he was just saying that they have PvE lobbies now. So don't quote me, but yeah, definitely check it out, man. You watch a lot of LCK, nice. Hey, Blue Dog. Blue Dog, are you playing with Nexus right now? No, you're not. Or maybe you are, but you're not streaming. Appreciate you stopping by. Sitting in DC with JD. Okay, gotcha. Oh, there's the enraged henchman here. I need something to deal with blind. I think I need to put a oh my gosh. Oh yeah, I'm not a what do you call it? Ah! I'm not a Doom's Covenant. So I don't need to be too careful. Oh, I never turned on Guild Wars Toolbox. Hold up. Probably shouldn't do it in the middle of a battle. Heal me! Heal me! Oh, this boss is just tearing up my backline. What's that flesh golem doing back there? Hey, you! Get in the fight! What's he doing back there? What, are these his friends? Did he just set us up? What's going on? Get in the fight, dude. I know you're just a golem. You don't have a brain, but... Yeah. I mean, and he's you're right. Maybe he's shy. He is totally naked. Is being completely inside out the same as being naked? Because technically he's not showing any skin, you know? I cracked myself up. I wish I could play more PvP games. I'm just at the point where I've got too much going on that being able to get good isn't something that's how I felt, Czar, about League of Legends. I was grinding it and I got up to gold on the Korean server, and that was a huge accomplishment. And then it was just like, man, in order for me to stay at gold, I have to play every single day. And if I want to grind higher, like get up to platinum, I've got to play even more. So it's like, okay, I'm tapping out. I got to gold 3 or gold 2, and I was like, okay, I'm fine. I'm fine with this being where as high as I get to. And then I got back into after quitting League, I decided to get into streaming and play more Guild Wars 1. I was like, it would be cool to play Guild Wars 1 and do it like a nostalgic playthrough. And then that was exactly 2 years ago. Exactly. Pretty crazy. Sometimes I log into Pokemon Go and play a PvP game. Pokemon Go is a PvP game? Huh. I didn't know that. What's up, Kinzel Washington? It has PvP. Okay. I thought it was just like an exercise game. I thought you just walk around and catch Pokemon. You can do battles. Interesting. Man, I need some enchantment removal against these guys. Pokemon Go has played PvP on every form of championship. Randomized with other players. You can battle in the league later seasons. Same level as the trading card game and the video game. Wow, it's pretty competitive. Is the combat like as... Is the combat like as, what am I trying to say? Hey, Lisi! 7-month subscription celebration! I didn't see you live. Oh my gosh, you're alive. Oh my goodness. Yeah. That's interesting. I don't really play all the phone games I have. Is that a yeah, mod I had some really cool like huge nukes early on with destruction. But realistically, I need more energy to run it. But it does have potential. Does have potential. Yo, bro, are you new in the game? I don't know if I should be insulted by that or not, Rob. I don't know if I should be deeply insulted by that question. I don't know much about the hat you exactly do during the fights. I played the other two on a competitive. Dang, Drags, I didn't know that. Yeah, Destruction Killer's mod. I think it has potential later on, but I've gotten some huge nukes with it. I think to make it really work is I'm gonna use Destruction plus Summon Spirits, and it should work. No, just asking. No, I'm not new. I've been playing since 2005, but I'm notorious, Rob, for playing off-meta builds and just like messing around. So for sure, it might seem like I have no idea what I'm doing, but It's all calculated, man. It's all calculated. Well, that's the idea behind destruction and summon spirits is I can precast it. I can precast it before fights. And it doesn't need to get up. It doesn't need to get up to 30 seconds before it can do the maximum of 150 damage. So I mean, it's because it takes damage for each second the spirit was alive. So really, as long as the spirit's alive for 10 seconds, that's all you need. So you can cast destruction, and then you can do summon spirits or the soul rupture, where it just sacrifices it, and then you get a massive explosion. That's the goal. That's the goal with this build. I just don't have any money. I'm so poor. I'm incredibly poor in this game. It's my Melindrew's avatar. I keep calling Melindrew's avatar. You guys know what I mean. If I ever say Melindrew's avatar, just know that I'm either talking about the skill Melindrew's avatar or Melindrew's Accord. I'm talking about one of those two things. Hey, Gary, good. Or good, Gary, good. I'm either talking about the correct thing or the incorrect thing. Just know. I know. Doesn't really help. But yeah, destruction is very strange for my bar right now. But I promise you, or I don't promise you, but I do see a lot of potential for it. Win War Necro Summoner main shouts only. Win War Necro Summoner main shouts only. Win War Necro. I feel like that's one of those like cryptic wordles. Have you guys ever done those? The cryptic wordle is pretty fun. What does that mean? Win War Necro Summoner main shouts only. Maybe it's like maybe I need to work on the Win War Necro Summoner. I'm gonna have to come back to that one. I would classify the combat as very casual compared to the other competitive games, but more strategy based than skill based. You could farm Gifts of the Traveler and trade them for Ecto. No, this is Melindrew's Accord, Czar. I can't trade anything, unfortunately. But you're right. That is the best way to get gold right now. Hey, little baby Beefalo. Little baby Beefalo, what's up, man? Yeah, I've seen you play a lot of Warrior. It was a joke, but I was asking, when are you gonna play Warrior Necro Summoner, like using summons on a warrior? Oh! Yeah, but Drexit here has some good ideas of making a Warrior Necro Summoner. So I think Drexit has come up with a way to do it, we the people. That would be very cool, Beefalo. Yeah, when Drexit comes back. Where am I going right now? What am I even doing right now? I talked to Menlo. This is what I'm doing. Okay. Oh my god. And I never turned on Guild Wars Toolbox. Guys, I am not with it today. Signet Spammer, Warrior Mesmer. Yeah, I think I'm a big fan of Symbolic Strike, Barack. Huge fan of Symbolic Strike. can do massive damage with only 3 or 4. I know, man. I'm totally throwing the game. With only like 3 or 4 signets on the bar, you can totally spam the crap out of Symbolic Strike. Just do massive damage. MFW. Uber doesn't toolbox. I know. I need to do it. I love my toolbox, man. It's very good for streaming because I get this GPS and I can focus more on chat. Okay. Warrior with Starburst is totally viable, kind of like a Warrior Mage. Yeah, Guildlord's mod is a big Starburst fan. The candy and the skill. But he's made a lot of Starburst builds, I know. Oh man, I could go for a Starburst. Yeah, the brain is not braining today. I was at the gym right before this. And it was pretty intense. They say gym is supposed to like increase brain function. Pretty sure someone has said that before. But in my case, it just makes me very sluggish. Hey, Chica. Thank you for coming over on the YouTuber. Based gym goer. Oh, I like that build idea, little baby beefalo. The new charging. Yeah. I'm not ready to stream today. The new charging strike, yeah, is so cool. I can't wait to capture it on this character. Kick is being stupid on the phone. Yeah, Kick does some weird things sometimes. Okay, what's Drexit saying? Nothing built in stone, but you can attack with Warrior's Endurance and Zealous Weapon mod to generate energy, then switch to a Death Magic Staff of the Mesmer to conjure minions. If you have an expansive Soul Reaping mod, you can even use Masochism to boost your Death Magic Staff. That sounds like a pretty sweet start to a viable build there, Drexit. And then have what's the skill that makes is it death? What is the it redirects damage to you from you, or damage done to you to your minion. 75% of the damage done to you is done to your minion or something. That would be pretty awesome on a warrior tank. Oh. Is my kick stream broken? Hold on. Oh, my kick stream's not doing well. I think I know the problem. Holy cow. Okay, let me fix that. Dark Bond, that's what I'm talking about, Guildlord's mod. Thank you, Bergie. Alright, let's see if this fixed. Hold on. Streamer problems. I was trying to adjust my... I was trying to adjust my video quality earlier. Is it working now? I was trying to adjust my video output quality before, and I think I exceeded the kick minimum. It looks like it's working now, right? So Chica, it was not you. It was not Kick being weird. It was my OBS. Oh, it's not working. Hmm. Well. I think I have to cancel my Kick stream today. Okay. How about Twitch? Is Twitch okay? Lil Baby Beeflo and Czar? I think Twitch and YouTube are still okay. What am I missing over in the chat, on YouTube chat? Twitch is chilling, yeah. I think that's the way that, like, Kick has a really fast buffering rate, which is nice for having no delay. But I think, or did I say Twitch? I meant Kick. Kick has a really fast buffering rate for no delay, but they limit their what do you call it? Their video quality, or their frame rate or something. So compared to Twitch and YouTube, so the Twitch and YouTube can stream at higher quality, it seems. So if you try to multi-stream on the highest quality possible for YouTube and Twitch, you run into problems with Kick, it looks like. So I need to go back and adjust some settings, it looks like. That's lame. Okay, so let me get back to Arjon. Hey, what's up, Arjon? I died! That makes sense. I'm not even really playing the game at this point. Talking about Charging Strike, the update reads like an April Fool's update. Since April Fool's is coming up, I wonder if we still see a joke skill update again. Wish we had one of those dedicated decoders that was trying to remake Guild Wars 1 and UE5, because I don't think any game can compete with this game's skill system. They really can't. Hey, Negative. What's up, man? Really fast busting to Kick the Kick stream. Kick is a fine platform. Lots of very supportive and helpful people. But everyone has their favorite platform. The video uploaded on Charging Strike was kind of nuts. 114 damage every other attack seems hard to compete against. Yeah, Guild Wars mod update. Are you talking about the video that Guild Wars mod uploaded, We the People? YouTube is, yeah, YouTube has been freaking awesome lately. Kick is having technical issues. Yeah, I had to cancel my Kick stream. I should be offline there, yeah. Doing well. I'm doing okay, Chica. Could be better. But, you know, as far as the things that I can control in my life, the things that I can control in my life are doing really well. The things that I cannot control are whatever. But, you know, that's all you can ask for. I don't think I can get armor here, right? Oh, I can. Oh, you can get Kryta armor. Oh, that's cool. Pretty cool. Pretty good despite World War III. Hey, as long as North Korea isn't doing anything crazy, I'm chilling. What's up, Poke Patter? How's it going, my favorite warrior man? Oh, I don't know if you can call me a warrior main, but I do love some warrior. I think Pokepetter is the warrior king around here. Or a little baby Beefalo. Both of you guys play a crap ton of warrior. Going on. Booga booga. I think warrior can have some layers. What do you think? What do you think is like do you think warrior has the lowest skill ceiling in Guild Wars 1? I've been trying to like warrior, but it seems to kind of suck compared to other classes for basically everything. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Pretty much right, Barack. LA has the lowest skill ceiling. Hey, what's up, Jertopotamus? I played a little of my Ritualist and got one shot by a boss in a normal mission. Not used to being so squishy. Oh yeah, if you main warrior and then play anything else, you'll feel like you're like super fragile. Yeah, you're right, Barack. I loved my Assassin playthrough. Assassin was so much fun. I was literally about to say that, mod. Warrior feels like a main character, absolutely. You have the coolest looking weapons, the coolest looking armor. Lots of warrior skills like stances have trade-offs that feel odd. I don't know if it's a low ceiling class, but the concept of run at the bad guys and stab them in the face is simple. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Jertopotamus. I think because one thing that is hard to get over for new people playing warrior is like you're supposed to be a tank, but all the enemies ignore you in Guild Wars if you're a warrior. Because warrior or the enemy AI is more intelligent, so they know like they should go after the squishiest character first. So it's kind of difficult to play warrior effectively compared to other games that have tanks. In most other games, you just run in, you're a tank, so all the enemies attack you, and then everyone heals you, and then or the supporters heal you, and then the DPS focus on one enemy and blow them up, which is fun. But with Guild Wars, you gotta be a little, you gotta put a lot of pressure on the enemy team as a warrior. And if you're like tickling them, if you're just super tanky and just tickling the enemy, as you do. Why am I going this way? Gosh. AI targets the character with the lowest HP, so you need to drop your HP. Yeah, see, and also healers are always trying. Yeah, that's the thing, Arjun. So it's like if you want to be the tank and targeted by the enemies, you have to be less tanky. That's kind of a weird trade-off. Yep, that's a good idea too. Let's try that. Sprint in. Draw the aggro. Bring in the teams. Hey, that worked pretty well. But see, look, once I brought in my guys, look, they're just chasing the peasants. These guys are jerks. But Arjun, are you sure that they target the lowest HP, or is it the lowest armor class? I've been even using Death Charge on my warrior lately. Yeah, Death Charge, like Warrior Assassin is the best the best secondary for Warrior is Assassin by far. Ooh, that's a nice Death Magic 1. We got Soul Reaping 1 and Death Magic 1. Once I get my... Oh, Spawning Power 2 is not bad, is it? It's for... I don't know if it's worth putting that on a Ritualist or not. We got some Necro runes going on. So you're pretty... Okay, so you're confident it is lowest HP. Alright. That's what minions are good for. Draw lots of it. Kill the lobies. Killers 1 mobs. You've been working on an Assassin Warrior. Yeah, Assassin Warrior is good, especially if you're gonna run Save Yourselves. Excuse me. Endurance for energy management and dagger spam is neat. Yeah, that's why Warrior's Endurance is such a strong skill. It totally solves the Warrior's energy management problem. 100%. Oh. Why is this Jade Brotherhood Knight friendly? Oh, right, because it's part of this quest. Once I talk to him, he's gonna come down here. Try to bully my buddy Bizoon. Need to get his Zealous daggers for when I forget to maintain him. Yeah, and the way Critical Strikes works for Assassin has pretty much no energy problems. Look at this guy. Look how much bigger I am than him. And I squat down. Getting on his... Oh, we're fighting. Hold on. My gosh. Freaking double dragon. Yeah, Zealous daggers on Assassin's very good. Very good choice. For my Assassin, I've been having a lot of fun playing the crit bow. Unholy Strider! What's up, man? Haven't seen you in a long time. I need to get back into the Ascent. How you been, buddy? Yeah, we were supposed to play that. I kind of got very sidetracked with Reforged, Guild Wars Reforged. And I've been totally addicted to it. Unstoppably. I cannot use any words today. Addicted. You been good? Good to see you, man. If you don't have the faction storybook, you can get the pages filled later for 100 gold each, but it has to be within 30 days of completing the mission. Oh, yeah, that has been on my wish list for a long time. It looks fun. Oh, I need to go get that book. Yeah, I need to go get it now. Glass Cannon Warrior. Yeah, you can kind of build as a glass cannon. You get all... Yeah, you could do that. Just be super armor. Go super defense. And then... I mean, with your insignias. Go like vampiric weapon. I don't know. In Guild Wars 1, Warrior Warrior can't dish out. I mean, I guess if you're going dagger spam. Yeah, if you're going dagger spam, you could do that negative. Go with Warrior Assassin. What are your hopes for Reforged going forward? That is what what do you want to see them do? The good questions are, because I'm pretty much like on board with whatever they do. As long as they're consistently adding stuff and attempting to make the game better, I think I'm just totally on board with it. I'm happy to see them add anything. I have a copy for you. What? What are you talking about, Unholy Strider? Oops. How do you have like an extra copy or something? I bought the 4-pack version. Me and 3 friends got a copy. Dude, nice. You don't have to share it with me though. Unless you have no one else to give it to. The game does look really fun. You have 1 key left to give it away. That's very kind of you, man. Oh, so you went on your Steam friends list and see who has it wish listed. That's how you're trying to decide who to give it to. I gotcha. That's super kind of you. I didn't know they had a 4-pack. What's this random guy here? Plague Remedy. Just just chilling with the Plague Remedy. Yeah, that doesn't sound vicious. Does this guy this looks like there's gonna be a quest that pops up. No, me and 2 friends tried it. It's not. Yeah, I think with that game, you die a lot in that game. Zomboid. Project Zomboid. And then it's like a roguelike, right? You just have to keep rolling different characters, and then your characters spawn with different stats, so you just gotta adapt and overcome best you can. Napui Quarter is a great mission. I love this mission. Killer's Mod. I think factions missions in general, they're really satisfying because they're so fast. After playing through a bunch of Prophecies missions, it's nice to come over to factions and you're just like, wow, that was real fast. That was nice. And then there's Galahad. Yeah, you're right. Galahatchery's got to be the worst mission in factions. Is there any point to doing this? Yeah, you get an Imperial Commendation. I think the Imperial Commendations and the Battle Commendations, they're really useful for Melanju's Accord characters. For stocking up on those superior salvage kits. Hey, what's this Gideon doing here? Nay. Jar Jar Binks looking giraffe horse. I think my favorite campaign is Nightfall. I like the whole vibe in Alona, and I think the final set of missions is so good. Yeah, Nightfall is really growing on me, Czar, this playthrough with my Paragon. I'm really liking the thing that I'm really liking about, and I'm gonna mention this in my next Paragon episode. The thing I really like about Nightfall is there's tons of quest series, like quest lines, where like you start off with one and it leads to another and another and another. Like in the latest episode I did, there's like that Scarab Plague quest, and it's pretty sweet. Quest chains, yeah, that's a better way to say it. It was pretty cool, and I don't remember doing it ever. It's like a kind of like a pandemic situation. I guess technically it would be an epidemic, not a pandemic, but it was cool. I'm sorry, if you want to say something, you're gonna have to speak up. I cannot make it out one bit of your mumbling. Okay. You are favored by the heavens. Oh yeah, the Scarab Plague quest line is really interesting. Yeah, it was tons of fun. I thought it was gonna be short, and then they're kept like it kept going on. Like, oh, there's another quest, another quest, another quest. Very satisfying. I kind of wished it had gone longer whenever you finished it, and I was hoping it would. I was hoping it would continue over into the Alona mainland. I thought that would be a cool thing. Nightfall is where they hit the stride with how the campaign should be laid out, and Either North is where they figured out. Totally agree, Lil Baby Vifilo. The layers of content in Nightfall is really nice.
I wondered when I would be seeing you. My name is Soon.
In Prophecies, there's a lot of dead space.
I was sent here to.
I know why you have come here.
I like the size of Prophecies. Hold on, this guy's too loud. I love his hat. I wish you could get a helmet, like a costume, like soon. Very cool.
I, Shendon, the Kirin, the embodiment of corruption, the being of pure good.
Cannot disagree with you more, Czar.
Pure
You skipped factions,
the turtle dragon,
which is
the eternal
some of my favorite content in the game.
one thing
To play Dervish, which is my least favorite profession in the game.
fully understand.
We are just too different. We're just too different, you and I.
The Phoenix.
Nightfall also introduced something really cool, mission leaderboards. Would love to see more content like that in the future for the SC. Nuts.
And finally,
Did Nightfall introduce that, or did Factions?
a constant
Because Factions has the leaderboard missions too.
and anguish. You must defeat the avatars of
AFK
these
for a bit.
four
Okay, Drexit.
celestial bodies if you wish to become closer to the stars. Only then will you be able to see into the spirit realm.
Prophecy's campaign and the explorable missions plus quests were basically a last-minute addition.
But how do I?
Get to the avatars.
What do you mean by the Prophecy's campaign was a last-minute
And you shall be transported.
addition?
Desire. Choose wisely.
Because that was like that's the first game.
Among the celestials.
You mean they didn't intend to do
Understand.
I doubt
a
that.
like a proper campaign originally? It was just going to be open world?
Tangle with the stars if you must.
I think I'm not understanding your I don't think I'm understanding that correctly. Star Citizen. I never played that one. Is that the Bethesda one? Quite a few. Fine. Yeah, this is a fun mission. Who did we lose? We lost someone here. Interesting. Probably bring an archer. I think we're okay with heals. Oh, there's Sin. Starfield is Bethesda. Oh, okay. I don't know what Star Citizen is then. I think the missions themselves weren't meant to be in Prophecies, but they were added late into development is what they mean. Yeah, I don't see how that's possible. Because like how last minute are we talking? So the initial pitch of Guild Wars 1 was PvP and Prophecies was just missions. During a beta test, the devs found that players were testing builds to do the missions rather than PvP and decided to add the explorers. Oh my gosh. So Guild Wars was supposed to be mostly a PvP game. Holy cow. If it was just a PvP game, imagine how different it would be. That's so insane. I would say most Guild Wars fans played PvE rather than PvP. Possibly most long-term Guild Wars fans played PvP, but over the as far as like pure quantity of players, I think most players enjoy PvE. Star Citizen is CIG. It's been in alpha for 12 years. I knew that it was supposed to be a PvP-focused game. Guild Wars 2 is also meant as a PvP-focused game, too. Guild Wars 2 was meant to be PvP? I feel like the PvP in Guild Wars 2 is fun, but not well developed at all. It seems so secondary to the rest of the game. I mean, even... But to be fair, even the PvE of Guild Wars 2 is kind of secondary to the rest of the game. There's nothing really like if you had to pick one primary content in Guild Wars 2, you can't really pick it. There's so much different stuff to do in that game. That choice saved the game. Absolutely. You can see this in the desert. All of the missions are to prepare. Yep, that's true, Inabrina. Yeah, it's kind of like a practice for Hall of Heroes, I think. Yeah, I think so. I feel like the main purpose of PvP in Guild Wars 2 is to experience high level, max level gameplay at the beginning to decide like which profession is interesting for you. So like if you're like, I might want to try engineer. Let's see what it plays like at max level. And then oh yeah, okay. I'll never play that again. I did not mean to burn engineer players there, but I walked myself into that one. The whole game needs a gigantic reset. Hi Uber. Which game are you talking about, Diario? Wow, okay. Can't wait to get Uber in an HA group. Yeah, I want to do a group of HA. I played with Guild Wars Mod and we got to the last round and didn't really know what we were doing. But it was fun. I would love to do that, Beefalo. I don't have knowledge of the development timeline, but I remember ANET leaning heavily into the PvP part when Prophecies was created. I love PvP at the time. That's cool. One thing I miss about Guild Wars 1 PvP, though, are the low-level arenas. The low-level arenas were so fun. PvP was the OG in-game. Yeah, I had a friend, one of my best friends that I played games with. I got him to jump into Guild Wars, and he only played the PvP part. He could not be bothered to even play 1 second of PvE. I don't even think he ever made a PvE character. He was just like fully into PvP. So when I played with him, that's all we did together.
Oh, okay. So PokePatter, if you want to do Fort Aspenwood, you have to play on the weekends. That's when everyone jumps in on Fort Aspenwood. Oh, here is where did he go? We the people. Here is the warrior. Here's the warrior minion master build. Oh yeah, infused condition. That might be better than dark bond, because warrior's already super tanky. So being able to deal with conditions might be pretty smart. The 3 PvE skills are I am unstoppable, drunken master, and something else. That's really cool, man. I'm gonna save it just for fun. Warrior, minion master, Brexit build. PvP is robust. It needs a bit of modernization and some TLC, and it definitely has a stage in competitive game scene. It used to be insanely highly competitive with real rewards, like real money rewards. It was pretty sick. Save for the next Build Wars. Yeah, I think this Sunday we're gonna do another Build Wars challenge. People in the Discord have been just flooding. Oh, dang it! I was supposed to put in my my heroes to get that experience. Why? Okay. Death Knights, let's go. Just make PvP Guild Wars free to play. Oh, that's a tasty idea, Diario. That's not a bad idea, Diario. Yeah. Yeah. I do have a Discord. Are you interested, Arjun? We have a lot of fun coming up with builds. Yeah, I probably lost some followers there on Kick for all the notifications. It happens. It happens. Sorry, Jaziel. Yeah, I lost like 50 followers on Kick because of that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So many notifications. That's hilarious. Too funny. Okay, I'll send you the link. Guild Wars 1 PvP, much like a lot of games, was really ahead of its time. Oh, let me back up. Agreed, Beefalo. I've been waiting for someone to remake Guild Wars as a PvP-only experience with a modern quality of life. I think would do well. Guild Wars 1 PvP, much like a lot of games, was really ahead of its time. By the time A9 had moved to Guild Wars 2, the esports scene was just starting to heat up. Definitely could have seen more Guild Wars in esports. Yeah, the timing of the esports scene. I mean, even StarCraft Brood War is probably the start of really crazy PvP, like professional PvP, and Blizzard was not prepared at all for that. Not prepared one bit for that. Just wait for the 2026 Battle Isles refresh. Ooh, sounds tasty. All right, let's do this mission. Do I have money? Oh, I can get a Signet of Capture. What's the warrior? Oh, there is no warrior boss here, right? I don't think there is. Napui Quarter. I don't think there's a warrior. It's all casters. Yeah. Just casters. Releasing Guild Wars 2 killed Guild Wars 1.
It really did, Diario. I'm not sure if you remember early on in Guild Wars 2 they were pushing hard for esports with the PvP, which is what they originally intended for Guild Wars 2, but then it fell off because the majority of player base didn't want anything to do with PvP, so it died. Yeah, you can't. They didn't listen to the. It's so weird. It's so weird for them to do that. Well, when Guild Wars 2 came out, I didn't start playing it until like 2014. 2013 or 2014 is when I started. You asked about Discord and someone joined it very close together. No. You're thinking of Poke Patter there, Negative. I played Guild Wars 2 for like 5 minutes, then getting back to their real Guild Wars. Yeah, they just, I mean, it's one thing, you can kind of respect developers for wanting to do something that they're really passionate about without worrying about outside influences. But when you're making a sequel to a game that has a huge loyal following, I feel like you have to listen to the players. You have to. Unless you want to make something completely different, but in that case, you'd better just create a totally different game. That's the big problem with Guild Wars 2 that Guild Wars 1 players feel so bitter about. I think it is a fine game, don't get me wrong, and I've spent plenty of hours playing it. It's not a bad game, but just to explain from the aspect of I usually go left to right. Let's go right to left this time. Just to explain why some Guild Wars 1 players, not some, but many Guild Wars 1 players might feel a certain way about it. It's kind of a betrayal, unfortunately. We've talked about this before on the stream. Imagine GV Guild versus Guild being a bit more of a MOBA style with lanes and different. Beefalo, there's one MOBA style. There used to be in the standard PvP of Guild Wars 2. There was a MOBA style map, and I actually enjoyed playing that, Beefalo. That was actually pretty fun. The only thing it was missing was like a way for you to upgrade your character throughout the game mode. That would make it a true fun MOBA, but it was probably too many layers of development. It would be making it a totally different game. Like being able to upgrade your weapons and armor and level up throughout the match. That would be pretty sick. For getting objectives, yeah, that would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. Guild Wars 2 PvP didn't have the Guild Wars aspect. Guild Wars 1 PvP that made it so much fun. Yeah, I mean, Guild Wars 2 is about fast reactions. It's about playing your class very well. It's not really about like countering builds and other classes. In some way it is, but ultimately, even if you're playing a quote-unquote bad class, if you can, react well, react quickly, play objectives, if you can play well by itself, then you can do pretty good, which goes against Build Wars. Build Wars is like, I made a shorts about this. Build Wars, the whole aspect of Guild Wars 1 is the game, the strategizing is happening before the encounters. So it's all about preparation. You prepare ahead of time, and then if you prepared correctly, the actual execution is easy. And then it feels good because it's like, yeah, I totally prepared for this and countered everything from a strategic point of view. Guild Wars 2 is like, okay, even if you do zero preparation, you could just kind of get good and outplay people, which in modern
modern PvP games, people love that. They love that aspect of it. I can't get into MMOs. Closest thing I get into is Diablo or Destiny. I stuck around a year or so, but dropped out due to the lack of updates. Never got Heart of Thorns. Heart of Thorns was a great... I will say Heart of Thorns was a fantastic update for Guild Wars 1 or Guild Wars 2. I played Guild Wars 2 quite a little bit off and on, but the first time I got into Guild Wars 2 was when Heart of Thorns came out, and I had a lot of fun with that. I thought the gliding was pretty fresh, very unique. They had some really great, solid ideas for that, and the mounts were really awesome too. Let me catch up on the Twitch stream. Hey, thanks for that sub, Shaman Kmo over on Twitch. I wonder if they could make something where you build a team of heroes and let them do all the work for you in an instance without intervention. Oh, like an idle game? That's kind of like how people play it, Diario. Like, if you play Mezway, you can have an empty skill bar. And if you do Glint's challenge, ooh, Canthan Key. If you do Glint's challenge, there's a lot of AFK builds, or some AFK builds where you can just set up your heroes, you flag them in certain places, and you can just AFK, and pretty much exactly what you're talking about. The heroes do all the work for you. Diario hates Mesmers. Guild Wars 2 MOBA style map was ripping. I don't know if I want upgrading character throughout, but having push mechanics and different wing... Yeah. That I was bringing that. What I was bringing up was more of if you wanted it to be a true MOBA, but I liked that map a lot. I don't know why. I don't know if they took it out, but I think they did. Right, Beefalo? The last time I played Guild Wars 2 PvP, that map never came up. They ruined Guild Wars 2 by going with the everything can do it. I know, Czar. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I didn't even finish your comment, and I agree with it wholeheartedly. Everything can do everything initiative. All the professors are very vanilla now because you can play whatever. It's all appearance. It's all basically appearance. Hardcore Guild Wars 2 players will disagree with that at some point, or at some aspect. But at its core, that's how all the classes function. There's gonna be some classes that are gonna be like unbalanced. But because they wanted to balance, because so many people focus on making the characters or the professions balanced, it ended up being like that. Everything can do everything. It's very vanilla indeed. Heart of Thorns was the best expansion for Guild Wars 2, no debate. That and Path of Fire. Yeah, I agree. I think Heart of Thorns was excellent, and then Path of Fire did a really good job of adding similar things that Heart of Thorns did, and made it great. But yeah, they're both excellent. I think Heart of Thorns is a little bit better just because of when it came out. I was like, whoa, this is actually a really good game. Oh, quite had the same. I don't know what that is. I don't know what you mean by that, DRM. I did enjoy Guild Wars 2 for a while. Once I got my first legendary, I felt like there's no more. I never got legendaries bucket of, but similar to that, I found with Guild Wars 2 is whenever I had a goal and I achieved that goal, I wanted to stop playing. Instead of being like, oh, now I have a new goal. Let me go after that goal. Okay, I completed that. What's my next goal? It was more, I kept hitting these roadblocks where it was like, oh, I finished my goal. Great. I don't want to play this anymore. Like every time. The biggest example of that was the Sky Scale. I was like, oh my, this looks awesome. You get a flying mount. And then halfway through the grind, I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to die. I don't want to do this anymore. But I can't stop because I'm almost there. And then I got the Sky Scale, and then I uninstalled Guild Wars. I went back to it later, but it was like, oh, I'm so done with this for now. Okay, let me go into the YouTube comments. Oh, I easily believe that Guild Wars 2 wouldn't have lasted as an MMORPG if it wasn't good. Yeah. It is good. It's just, it's so easy to criticize. But it is, as much as I'm criticizing Guild Wars 2, it is also a great game. I know it's kind of contradictory to say those two things, but it's true. Reading the books at the moment. Which books are you reading, Dregs? It the Guild Wars 2 books? Jaziel highly recommended them. I need to jump on that too. Good writing is good writing. Hey, Jinx. I'm playing Melindrew's Accord character. You're making you proud. What's you in No Man? Oh, in No Man's Sky with goals. Yeah. I think it's important for games to have goals and things for players to reach for, but there needs to be a big feeling of payoff and a feeling of, oh, I can't wait to go after the next goal. If the mountain is too high to climb every time, then and then especially if the payoff is not worth it, people aren't going to want to climb the next mountain. I don't know if that's a good analogy or not, but it came to my mind. Oof. Getting blown up here. Okay, Fort Aspenwood is almost a MOBA out already. That's true, PokePetter. Very similar. That's very true. Yeah. I don't know if I've ever thought about it like that, but yeah, absolutely. I knew the moment they announced that they were moving in that direction that I was gonna like the game less, and now I don't even really play anymore. Yeah, I loved Heart of Thorns. I really enjoyed Path of Fire. I got End of Dragons, and I was so pumped for End of Dragons because you get to go to Cantha, and I love Cantha in factions. But I never finished. I never finished End of Dragons. Never did. Kind of how I play Minecraft. I enjoy the game, but when I don't have a goal, I'm done. Yeah. With Guild Wars 2, though, is like there's plenty of goals. But what I'm talking about is once you complete a goal, you don't even want to start another. At least for me, speaking personally, I'm really hesitant to start another goal after that. I don't know if it's because I'm older or what. Maybe if I was younger, I would enjoy that kind of thing. A-Nut should grow some balls and trim the fat, remove PvP hubs, and consolidate the base to 1 or 2 PvP modes alone. That's not what I meant, Diario. Make PvP armor set like the Fissure of Woe armor, but that says I play PvP. Yeah, that's some good points in there, Diario, I think. The problem is you can't delete one, you can't trim and delete one PvP mode without making many other people angry. Like, which ones are you going to remove? Which ones are you going to standardize? Perhaps get rid of the ones that no one plays, but if no one plays it anymore, that's not really a big change. You know? You could remove the ones that few people play, but in one sense, Diario, they are already consolidated. Because many people are not playing other game modes, other PvP game modes, so they're essentially self-deleted. So if you get rid of any PvP game mode that people are currently playing, you're just gonna piss so many people off. So that's kind of a tricky thing. Spend a week doing a quest line to get a living ship, and then I got the ship and I was like, nice, and then never played. Yeah, see, I don't know the solution for that negative exactly, but that seems to be a very common issue. I have heroes, but they're not optimized right now. And the factions henchmen are freaking so strong. The factions henchmen are super strong compared to the heroes that I have. So I'm hoping to just get some good equipment and try and get my heroes optimized. And I need to get gold to get better skills. I don't know. I'm having trouble figuring out the order of which to what am I trying to say? The order of which to develop my characters and my character and heroes. I think getting max armor first is probably the best way, the best thing to do. Getting a working skill build, which I haven't even really, my skill build is pretty trash right now, is important to do. But yeah, I don't know exactly what to spend money on next. Should I spend money on regular skills for my heroes? Should I just get a bunch of signets of capture? Probably going for elite skills is probably the best use of my money at this point. Get a good elite skill for each of my heroes that I want to use. Yeah, Team Arena was awesome, Inabrina. Team Arena was so great. I think in the current state of Guild Wars Reforged, I think you would get a lot of casual PvP or PvP players. A lot more casual PvP players if they brought back Team Arena. Because even if you're losing, if you're able to consistently play with friends in Guild Wars PvP, you can still have a lot of fun. Fallback hero, that's what I need. Okay. Same though. No Man's Sky is fantastic, impressive game. I just can't stay locked in that long. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about No Man's Sky. And yeah, the people I know who do play it, they tend to do it like that. It's like once there's something to grind, they get so addicted and so into the grind. But most of the people that I saw playing it, they're not playing it right now. So makes a lot of sense. I think I got a sword early. I never identified it. Ooh, not great. Max. The crenellated sword skin is very cool. I think it's one of the coolest sword skins. What do you think about that? Look at that thing. It looks like a Final Fantasy sword. Freaking flesh golem trying to creep in on my fashion wards. Ah, crenellated sword is cool. That's a cool sword. What else can I identify? Cockatrice staff. A lot of stuff to sell. We get some good gold after this. I don't think I'm gonna get masters. I'm kind of going through so slowly in this. I'm gonna have to do this mission again. Talk to you later. All right, Kinzel Washington. Yeah, Beefalo just went live, so I'm gonna host out or raid him after this probably. By the time you get them, they are dead. Perhaps get a few swings. The time you get to the... Oh, exactly. Yeah. You're right. Oh, I got blown up. This mission gets harder and harder as you go because there's more of these boss minions. Minion bosses. Golly. What am I standing in? Well of Weariness, yeah. You're waiting for Elder Scrolls 5 Remastered? Is that a joke? Or are you really waiting for it? Yeah, I need a Shadow Step. And I need to actually use Sprint. Is what I need to use. That will help a lot.
But again, I wasted so much money on skills. I'm really wary to spend more money on skills. I'm just like letting my heroes do most of the work. My henchmen. Henchmen are so strong though. They're carrying me through this. You know what? Negative. I finally kind of got into playing my Nintendo Switch. I never played it hardly at all, but I've had more opportunities since I'm out of the house a lot these days. And I impulsively bought Skyrim Special Edition on my Nintendo Switch. And it's fun, man. I don't think it needs a remaster. I think it's so good. I'm waiting for the Skyrim Classic Plus Deluxe Bundle Edition. Dude, that's gonna sell so many copies, Sar. Yeah, I just impulsively bought it. I was like, you know what? Skyrim would be so fun to play mobile. On the go. I can't get to them. I'm so slow. Go. Yo, what up, fat boys? Look at that. That was a pretty good nuke. 70 damage to everything in the area. Speaking of console gamer and Switch gamer, Fat Boys plays a ton of consoles over on YouTube. Man, my health is spiking. I've been playing my Switch, but I've been playing Pokemon Leaf Green since, you know, actual good Pokemon game being ported to the Switch for like $20. Whoa, I didn't know they ported those classic Pokemon games on Switch. I have that on emulator on my phone. I played through Fire. No, was it Fire? What's the Ruby Red or whatever? Oh, it came out 2 weeks ago. I played through that on my phone. It was so much fun. Oh yeah, you've been playing through Hyrule Warriors, and then you just got onto Dynasty Warriors. That's right. Get up. Dust yourself off. Completely disagree with the statement. Newer Pokemon games are no good. Is Pokemon Leaf Green considered a newer Pokemon game, Drexit? I thought that's more of a classic game. New Pokemon games are horrible. I thought Leaf Green and the Ruby, I thought they're like the original, Red and Blue, but just added features. Oh, I get it, Drexit. You disagree with the statement that newer Pokemon games are not good. You think newer Pokemon games are good. I gotcha. Yeah. Leaf Green was a remake of Pokemon Red and Blue. Right. That's how I understood it. Sorry. What's the threshold, Drexit, between newer Pokemon games and older Pokemon games? Is the first generation like 151 Pokemon, or is that considered old, and then anything after that is newer? Because I think by this point, like, Pokemon Crystal is probably considered a classic game. The Game Boy Advance ones. Or no, Pokemon Crystal was even Game Boy Color, wasn't it? Gen 6 might be considered the first newer one. Wow. I didn't even know there was a Gen 6. I had no idea there was Gen 6 of Pokemon. Hey, Uber General. What's up, Uzoth? Ooh.
Ooh, feathers. That'll go for my silver. What's the feather armor called for the warrior? Silver falcon, silver eagle, silver falcon. And evidently Scarlet and Violet are even worse. Oh, we got some Pokemon debates in the chat right now. I have nothing against the newer games, but I just do not care for all the gimmicky features like Dynamax and Mega Evolution that got added. Yeah, I don't even know what those are. I like the original games, I will say. The original is very fun. But I played a bit of Silver or Crystal. One of those, whichever one. Yeah, you can get some Celestial drops here, Uzoth. It would be great if I got a Celestial Hammer. That'd be real fun. Oops. Oh, man. I thought I was going to get out of that alive. Man, I don't know what these features are that you guys are talking about. I think I need to drop back. I need to... Ooh, if I drop back, though, I might get or double aggro. Let's drop back and then ball them up a little bit and then re-engage. They're not balling up at all. Oh, no. Oh, no. Don't wipe. No! Oh, okay, we got it. Yes! No deaths. First try. I have nothing. Oh, I would say for me, after Gen 4 is where I draw the line. Red, blue, silver, gold, ruby, sapphire, diamond, pearl. After that, I can't say I enjoyed a Pokemon game. I think I originally stopped. I think I had Crystal on Game Boy Advance. Where does that fit in there?
Unfortunately.
I think Crystal was a combination of silver and gold. Well, I played red, blue. Yeah. That was the last one that I owned. The last Pokemon game I owned.
I don't welcome all of those who come looking to become closer to the stars. Now
Yeah.
you will excuse me. I have
Negative. That's yeah.
But
When I was a young. Oh, I got Expert's Reward. Okay, it's pretty good. 25 minutes. Imagine not getting Master's Reward on a Factions mission. I never played Pokemon, only Pokken, Tournament DX, and Unite. Do I? My hope is they will port over Heart Gold and Soul Silver and remakes of Gold Silver over the Switch in the future. The Gold Silver gen is my all-time favorite. One thing I don't like the Nintendo did is I got the monthly subscription to get access to NES and SNES. But I thought that I was also going to be getting access to Game Boy Advance games and N64 games by paying for that. I'm happy. I play in the NES and SNES games. Like I just replayed Super Metroid, which is probably one of the top 10 best games of all time. Freaking awesome. But I was hoping to play through some of the 64 games, but then you got to pay another monthly fee on top of that. So I was kind of bummed out about that.
I'm going to make you into my soldiers. You are going to fight.
Cars are so expensive here now. About 200,000 US for a basic Toyota to use for only 10.
to
What the heck, Uzoth? Golly.
bow before your new master.
Fat boys, you expect better graphics from the Pokemon games? 200,000 for a Toyota. What the heck? Better be like a souped up Toyota Supra twin turbo or something. Oh, I'm getting ready for Tanakai Temple. Oh dear. Hey, I can change my profession now, guys. What do you guys think? Should I stick with the ritualist or should I switch to something else? And I think this collector has some really good stuff. Yeah. This staff is excellent. I use this Gemstone staff on my Mesmer playthrough. This sword is great. Ooh, yeah, some really good weapons here. Hundreds cost over 100,000 now. New. They're worth about 25k. Oof. Uzoth's 45 is not spelled with a 1 or a 0. You say negative. Are you saying are you saying that the Toyota will last 45 years, not 10 years? All right, let's get that rupture skill. Rupture soul. Target allied spirit is destroyed. All nearby enemies are struck for 15 lightning damage and become blinded for 3 seconds. That's gonna be sick. Or I can go with, what's the other one? What's the other? Spirit Siphon. No. What's the other one that destroys a spirit? The government only gives you a permit to use for 10 years? Holy cow, Uzoth. Oh my gosh. What are you supposed to do? Then you got to get a new car after 10 years? That's crazy. My hope is they will port over Heart Gold and Soul. Oh, yeah. I disagree on the graphics argument. Too many new games these days are going for hyper good graphics with the trade-off for generic, uninteresting gameplay loops. I don't want my games to look good if it's at the cost of the fun aspect. Bottom line, if the game isn't fun, then visuals are useless. Yeah, a great game can get away with bad graphics, but a bad game cannot get away with good graphics. That's as simple as that. Target touched allied spirit is destroyed. All nearby allies are healed. Man, I want one that costs less than 10 energy. The excuse is to control the car population. How does that so what happens? Oh, then you have to pay again. Right, so it's to discourage people from getting a car at all. That makes sense. Well, I guess the counter argument, Uzoth, would be South Korea. South Korea for cars is like a game of musical chairs. There are way more cars than there are parking spots in South Korea. So parking is an absolute nightmare, and a lot of roads become one-lane roads because everyone parks on all the streets. All the sides of the streets are all parking lots in South Korea. So all the roads are just very narrow. It's why I do not want to drive in South Korea at all. Don't want to do it. Not going to do it. Can't make me do it. That's why games like old school RuneScape, Guild Reforged were all classic. The old Pokemon games are still so widely played and enjoyed. Yeah, they aren't
They visually aren't amazing, but they are fun and enjoyable, which is the point of the game, to have fun. If I want nice visuals, I'll go outside and touch grass. Yeah. Well, a lot of games that, especially the pay-to-win games and the games that have stores with loot boxes and stuff, they tried to hack gamers' psyche into these like gambling addictive loops. Instead of creating an addictive game in itself with a natural, like, entertaining loop that players would like to do over and over again, they decided to monetize that and to artificially make their games addictive through loot boxes and stuff. And now it's a lot of people, a lot of the older gamers that still want to play games and have money to spend on games, they don't want to play those types of games. So they go back and play the classics, the ones that don't have any of those new those features, pay to win or useless loot box type aspects. And that's why I like Guild Wars Reforged for that. For Drexit, gotta go Uber, take care. All right, Drexit, I'll catch you later. Probably see you Sunday. I don't know if I'm gonna stream Guild Wars tomorrow or not. Means only the rich can afford. Yeah, that makes sense, Who's off. Use Warrior Rangers, get a pet, and use Iowa Levine. Iway. Yeah, Diablo 2 Resurrected is making a huge comeback, right, Czar? And they made actual good content that people are willing to pay for. Huh. How about that? Yeah, I want to buy a skill so I can make use of this destruction. So I think I'm going to drop Vampirism. And I'm going to go with... what's that blow up skill? Rupture Soul. I wish I had a spawning power mod, but I think best I can get. I could use Straw Spirit. Much cheaper. But it requires me to wait for 30 seconds. Yeah, let's try that. Let's try that one instead. That would really slow down the pace of our gameplay. And that content is cheaper than Diablo 4 and WoW expansions. There's a thing called value, which a lot of younger gamers seem to not grasp the I think they are starting to grasp it though, Czar. But that's why you're seeing people who never got to experience these classic games that are now coming to experience them because they've heard so much about them, or they're interested in it. As a Rocket League main, I've seen the life of both kinds of games in one. Rocket League used to be based on crates with item sets and your buy keys to open them for random items. Then they switched to blueprints, which are items you can see and buy individually to unlock. Yeah, so they added an aspect where you're a little bit more in control of what you're purchasing. Oh, then they went free to play, added an item shop, and removed trading, and completely wrecked any sense of value. Oh no. Oh no. Oh dear. The blueprint idea was it sounded like they were on the right track. Oh dear. Not good. Let's go with Rupture Soul. This seems more fun. It's a spawning power skill, but it'll still be pretty fun to use. Oh gosh. I'm sorry, Negative. So sorry. Random fact, Valve is being sued by New York for the Counter-Strike loot boxes for emphasizing illegal gambling, which is weird. If you really wanted to attack game companies for the loot box argument, wouldn't you need to go after them all as a group? Yeah, I don't know. That would be a great legal question. I don't know if you're able to sue multiple game companies at the same time. You'd have to file lawsuits. You would still have to file lawsuits against individual companies, right? There's no like blanket lawsuits against anyone who's committing that crime. I might be wrong about that. I'm not a lawyer. Oh, my destruction skill died immediately. Maybe Ruptured Soul wasn't a good idea. Probably should have just gotten a Signet of Capture. There I go. Buying useless skills again. So now items are completely worthless. You can't trade. Item shop is randomized and uninteresting 80% of the time. And the free item drops you get. The free item drops you do get have abysmal drop rates, so you always get trash. Did you play 108 Heroes before? I don't know what that is, Uzos, so I guess I didn't. Freaking double dragon. Nice. Henchman, though. Keep forgetting to switch to my heroes. Let me lure them into my Spirit of Destruction and then start the fight with Ruptured Soul. Oh, he just immediately targeted it. Ooh, nice nuke by my Earth Elementalist. You guys see that? Brutal. Yeah, I don't play Counter-Strike, though. I used to play Counter-Strike way back in the day when it was just a Half-Life mod. The original CS. It was so much fun to do LAN parties with that. Oh, Suikoden from PlayStation 1. No, but I do want to play that game. They released a Suikoden 1 and 2 remastered set, I think, fairly recently on Steam. That would be very fun. Bring it, guys. Oh, that was a good nuke. That was some good damage there by a warrior. I wish I could have gotten more of them involved, but... Yeah, I've heard really good things about it, Uzos. Absolutely. Let me just put this destruction right next to you guys. Don't mind me. Just wanted to say I've seen your shorts lately and enjoy the content. Hey, thanks for coming in, Real X Tech. I'm a little bit delayed on making some more shorts. I need to get on it. I've been having fun playing through my Paragon, doing a series of my Paragon Melanjuice Accord. But I definitely need to make some more shorts. I need to get back into it. Appreciate you coming in and sending that nice message. Love to hear that kind of message. Make sure I'm on the right track as far as content-wise. I forgot to unflag my heroes though. Renault Play Milo. I butchered your name. I'm so sorry. But thank you for that follow. Renault. Lay. Oh, I wish I could pronounce stuff correctly. Golly, I'm getting just nuked. Yeah, I don't know if I can make this build work with destruction. It either dies way too early, or this is gonna. If this works, it's gonna be a huge nuke. This needs to last 10 seconds. Nope. 64 though, that's not bad. If it lasted a little longer. Oh, I almost got it? Oh, let's go. Renault Blay or Bly? Mayu? Yeah, I think Splinter Weapon is a more generally better choice for consistent AoE damage. Counter-Strike falls under the category we were talking about earlier about competitive games I wish I could play, but I don't have the time. Yeah, I think I feel the same way about it, Czar. I would like to play it casually, like the old days, but not worry about sucking at it. I think it's a game where you gotta be good at it to enjoy it, which most PvP games are. One of the reasons why I stopped playing League of Legends was it's like I came to the realization that the game became only fun to me when I'm winning. And I would get on some win streaks and have a lot of fun. Like I was pretty okay at League. But it's like I didn't like the idea of a game where it really only becomes fun when you win. So therefore, at any one point in time, 50% of the game, or 50% of the player base is actually enjoying the game. That makes sense. 50% of the players in League of Legends, give or take a few percentile, are enjoying the game. That's not a good stat for a game. There are people who just enjoy the game even if they lose, but I don't think that can last very long. If you always lose over and over and over, eventually the game will not be fun. And I get that I'm just describing all PvP. I get it. But that was the realization that I came to for myself. You have to play games like that for 6 to 8 hours a day to get good enough at them. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, so to go with my point is, if you're only gonna enjoy playing a game as long as you're winning, then the time that you spend playing it becomes more serious. It becomes more of an investment, because the time that you're spending on it is supposed to be leading to you getting better and therefore having more fun, because you should be winning more. But it's not always that simple of a formula. 1 or 2 losses, no big deal. Going on a 3 or more loss streak makes things. I know. I would like go to bed off of a really horrible loss, and I remember I would wake up still feeling bad about it. It was like, yeah, that was like those were some of the first red flags of like, man, I need to stop playing. I gotta stop that. But like I do in real life, I like competitive stuff. Like I do jujitsu, and most of the time I'm doing jujitsu, I'm getting crushed, like obliterated. But I think the difference there is because it's a physical. Hey, thank you for that follow, X-Tech. Thank you so much. I think the difference there is it's a physical activity. So even though I'm losing,
I'm getting the crap beat out of me or smashed, I feel like I'm still developing myself in some way. And not to say that video games, I mean, I'm not saying video games are a waste of time, but if you're not having fun in a game and you're playing it for entertainment, you're not necessarily developing any other aspect of yourself. Occasionally you could argue something. I need to hug this corner here. This is a really easy. Yeah, this is gonna be an easy explosion here. Right on the corner. Oh yeah, baby. I don't even have to do anything. My heroes are just gonna clean them up. Beautiful. But yeah, I that's just one of the realizations I came to. It was like, okay, I'm not necessarily I'm 50% of the time having fun or 60% of the time having fun based on my win rate. But the bottom line is occasionally I sit down to play the game in order to have fun and I'm not having fun. That's what led me to stop playing PvP games. And enjoy PvE. PvE is fun no matter what. Yeah, we're on the same page, Czar. I think we're right on that same page. Unfortunately, I think I have to accept the reward here before I get into the outpost. Is that right? If I can't switch to my heroes? That's... Oh, no, before yeah, Minlo is going to come out. Right. Oh, this is actually kind of annoying. The rare backtracking quest in factions. I hated this part because it's so much back and forth. Oh, the follow on YouTube and Twitch. Thank you so much. Love to see that. Nika and Togo are in great danger. We must... Wait, you're just now talking to me? He came out like 5 minutes ago, and I'm already ready to go off in the other direction, and then he's just now like, psst. Togo and Nika are in danger. So funny. I think after this mission, I'm going to need to call the stream, guys. It's getting a little late for me. I got to wake up early. Okay, I appreciate that, X-Tech. Yeah, I usually stream on 3 platforms, Twitch, YouTube, and Kick. Today, my Kick kind of crapped out. So, I'm just on YouTube and Twitch right now. I think I want to fight these guys. No YouTube chat today, no Kick either, fraud alert. What do you mean no YouTube chat? What are you talking about? No Kick chat. Yeah, I'm not streaming on Kick. My Kick had some difficulties. Oh, they came over here. As you saw, Jaziel. Had a lot of difficulties on Kick. Come on. I hope I don't double aggro here. Oh, I just double aggroed. I did what I said I hope I don't do immediately. That was massive. So with Destruction, whenever you recast it, if it's been alive for a lot, it technically destroys the previous spirit, the duplicate spirit. And so you get that huge, that's another way to detonate it, actually. Thought you were I was ignoring your witty banter? No.
Over where? Over on Kick? What are you talking about? This is the first message you sent on YouTube, Jazeel. I'm missing. Oh, it's is it censoring you or something? Where's Menlo? Did Menlo go on without me, or is he stuck somewhere? Ah, Menlo. I'm assuming he went on without me. He usually doesn't, though. No, there's no way. Yeah, sorry my kick had some trouble. Where did Menlo go? Was anyone paying attention? He's supposed to stay with me. I don't think he went on ahead, or else he would be fighting those guys up there. Oh man, I'm so confused. Let's just keep going. Where the heck did he go? Using a similar word or a certain word similar to dominant. Oh, he meets me there. Okay, thanks, Dylan. Okay, thinking of words similar to dominant. Oh. Like Uber? You can't say Uber? It's my name. I didn't get the notification that it was censored, though. Huh. Usually if it censors something, it'll show me which word. Oh no. I'm not getting any filters or any notifications of what you're saying. Oh crap. Get out of that ray of judgment, else you'll get judged quite harshly. Yeah, I think I'm gonna give up on this destruction nuker build. It's just the damage from destruction is just too inconsistent, and I don't have enough energy to really manage it. We'll switch to splinter weapon, I think. Splinter weapon will be better, especially since I'm running whirlwind attack and Yeti smash. You're talking about getting battered. Wow, it doesn't like my name. When you use my name on YouTube, it censors it. I wonder if it's because you're in the UK. Do you think UK internet laws are censoring it? Because earlier Uzos said he's Uber General, and it didn't censor that. Someone else in the YouTube chat, say Uber, write Uber for me, and see if it censors it. That's crazy. I'm possibly Uzoth. I possibly will be streaming tomorrow. I hope so. Ooh, that was a big nuke. That was a nice nuke. Funny colors, see? Look at that. Oh, it works for you, Jiziel. What happened? Well, now I just feel like I got you all to type my name in the chat for no reason. That wasn't my intention, but appreciate it. Appreciate it, guys. Dylan and Funny Colors. I think, are they coming? Yeah, they're coming. Escort quests, man. You can't go too fast. You gotta take it slow. It's weird how sometimes when you're escorting them, they join your team as an ally, and sometimes they don't. What's the distinction there? Are you gonna play Tanakai Temple for logging off? I'm also there with my MA Ranger. Oh dear. Oh, it's so late for me. Are you wanting to do it right now? I mean, I guess you are, because that's why you asked me. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it, Dylan. We're going to get masters. We're going to do it in 10 minutes. Going to be fine. Going to be totally fine. See if it works here. You were talking about getting battered in Jiu-Jitsu, so I just made the observation you'd love to be dominated. Joke's gone now. Ha ha. That's so funny. But yeah, it works fine on Twitch. For some reason, YouTube censors it. You really twisted my arm there, Jill and Garrett. I was going to log off, but then you made a very convincing argument, and now I gotta extend my stream just a little bit longer. Would have been funny 20 minutes ago. Yeah, would have been. You know what, Jill? It's still really funny. Really funny, man. Hey, you're funny.
I knew you would come.
Did you?
You're not the type to give up on a grudge.
You're right.
What is it you want?
What?
How long you been doing jiu-jitsu? I started in 2016. I had a couple injuries, but I would say altogether, I think I've done about 8 years.
I will beat you again.
I did some. I haven't done a competition since
This time,
I was like
facing you.
right about to get my blue belt. That was the last time I did competitions. I just got so busy with work, and then the stress of preparing for a competition, I got way too serious about it. I could tell I was getting way too serious about it. And then I was just like, man, I need to make sure I'm doing
Catch me first.
I'm doing jiu-jitsu for the right reasons.
Last time you stabbed
And
me back.
I also
I shall reserve
the way I roll now is just purely
for the weak and the
trying
honorless.
not to get injured at at all costs, pretty much. So I'm very, you know, I'm a hobbyist, proud hobbyist. I need Tonic 2 on my derv. If you got 10 minutes to wait, don't worry if not. Let's do it. Let's wait. Let's wait for Jaziel. Dylan, are you okay with waiting for about 10 minutes until Jaziel can join with us? Do you also do Jiu-Jitsu, Renault?
Come. The spirit of Vizu resides in this hall.
I like the way Togo said that.
Blade strike that crippled Shiro 200 years ago and eventually led to his death. If anyone can tell us how to defeat him, it will be her. Follow me.
You can wait. Let's go. All right, Dill. All right, Jaziel. Get a move on there, buddy. Switch to my heroes. I didn't forget. This is probably the best way to level up your heroes, is to just have them, don't use them right away, and then just do quests. Look at that. Dunkoro got the 20 from that. Let's go. All right. Don't let me distract you, Jaziel. Focus up. You got this. Just a sport enthusiast. It's not a sport that I know, but it looks super interesting with the technical. Yeah, it's so technical, man. Very technical. Silver String Moon. So that's you, Dylan Garrett. And I'm going to say your full name every time. Say it every time. These people. The heck? There you go. Whoa, you got that Reforged badge. Is this Ranger originally a Prophecies character, Dylan? Or yeah, it looks like it. I'm not trying to racially profile you, but looking at your eyes, it looks like this is a Prophecies character. Okay. Hey, Jaziel's here. Let's go. Yes, this mission just got way easier. Here, let me switch to Splinter Weapon. Oops. Okay. I need like Radiant. I need Radiant runes. Oh, let me sell some stuff. Yeah, we can run heroes. Run some heroes if you got some good ones. This isn't my Paragon, so I don't mind just playing with people as long as I'm playing with Melanjuice avatars, which I think I am. Jaziel, this is your Melanjuice, right? Yeah. Trying to see. Yeah, it is. Okay. But do I want to sell that sword? It's kind of nice. Selling it. I'm a hammer warrior. Get out of here. Do I need silk? I don't think so. Starting to get more gold now that I'm just selling everything. One second. think I'm just gonna sell this jade bracelet. I don't think there's anything I need. I forgot to type Guild Wars 1 in the Google. I just typed jade bracelet and I just got a bunch of images of jade bracelets. So I can get... Yeah, nothing really great. Oh, I can get a pretty good protection staff. Yeah, okay, I'll get that for Tal'Kora. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Let's see what avatar of Sheba's working with. Nice. Ooh, looking good. Nice Master of Magic build. Ooh, that looks fun. Gwen, oh my gosh, Gwen's gonna carry us through this. Oh, Elias is gonna carry us through this. Oh, Tal'Kora's got a great build too. Yeah, I think this is gonna be easy mode, y'all. I'm ready. Let's hit it. All right, this is it. Tanakai Temple, under 10 minutes, and then we gotta end the stream. Tanakai Temple Masters, no deaths, first try, under 10 minutes. I like that build. I like that poison arrow build. Condition spammer, that's fun. Maybe I should put splinter weapon. No, I'm gonna use it on myself. I want to see those numbers. Do you mind? Oh, okay, never mind. I was gonna say Dylan can pull for us, but I think I'm just gonna Leroy Jenkins this. Okay, yeah, Dylan, do you want to do some pulling? There you go. Oh, I got diverted. And blinded. Look at that diversion. 50-second recharge on diversion. That's crazy. But with your condition spamming, my Yeti Smash should be doing some pretty good AoE knockdowns. Pretty good synergy between us, actually, I just thought of. Probably should have brought us... Probably should have invested in a Signet of Capture. There's one... there's a capture... There's a elite skill for every single... profession, except for the Nightfall ones. This is kind of like Glint's challenge. Tanakai Temple is kind of like Glint's challenge in Prophecies. I always do right to left here. What do you guys like to do? Let Jaziel draw the dirt touch. Throw dirt. No, there's more rangers back here. Dang it. Yeah, you can avoid that group. Okay. Gosh, I can't even get into range. Not really able to make use of my splinter weapon. Maybe brutal weapon would have been a better choice. Would have been a better choice. The rangers kind of counter me. There we go. That was a nice nuke. That was satisfying. Dreadnought. Isn't that a warrior? Yeah, that's a warrior insignia. Is that good? The plus 10 versus elemental damage? It might be good for this mission, right? Because we're going up against a lot of elite elementalists. I like to park right here and let them ball up right there. Usually these guys have frenzy. Boosh. That was nice. Gotta love that splinter weapon nuke. Beautiful. Oh, we managed to not aggro the boss until now. That's nice. Ooh, sliver armor. That's a bit of damage. All right, so park right here, and then we draw them right there. Lure the Temple Guardians a bit. Nice, nice pull. I dropped my vampiric spirit a little too far back, I think. Okay. The monks are gonna probably get into the fight whether we like this or not, because their teammates are gonna be taking damage. Golly. Oh, got dirt in my eyes. Oh, the throw dirt is so lame. I need like antidote signet or something. What's taking out Talcora and Elias? I think he's using his blood as power skill a little too much. He can't stay alive. Ah, they're standing in the ROJ. I know. The enemies scatter with too much AoE, but our heroes do not. They just stand in it, soaking up the light. This is a tricky one. So we can try and burst down this group first, but we shouldn't We shouldn't really go down the stairs. Oh, all right. And we can get ready to draw back a bit. Oh, it pulls off. Oh, this is going to be a big nuke. No. Okay, I got cured of it at least. Nice. There's some damage. Ah! Oh, he's got auspicious parry. That's kind of a fun. That's kind of a fun elite skill, actually. As long as you're tanking. Might need to switch those elementalists. They're doing too much damage. Then we can focus this loser. Oh, there he goes. We need to take this group out too. Otherwise, they aggro whenever we move to the next area. Gotta do it. I wiped too many times in this next room by ignoring this group here. Blowing up. Do both sides open up or just that side? Hey, negative, welcome back. Yeah, just this side, I guess. This is a pretty dangerous group. If we can lure them... I don't think we can. Wow, the range of famine must be massive. Like, all of that. Wow, they just all come down. Oh, the big one. Yeah, splinter weapon's pretty satisfying. Not as much nukeage as I was hoping to do with that destruction bomb that I was trying to play with, but it's way more consistent as long as I'm not blinded. Hey, good job. This is a scary group, but we did that pretty easily. Go Zojun. Yeah, this is a really dangerous room. You think, oh, this is Elementalist. This is not going to be too big of a deal, but it definitely is. There's so many healers and lots of... Oh, not many monks. There's only one monk here. That's good. Oh, go get back.
My gosh, look at them all. Should I rush in? Ball them up a bit. Go, go, go. Jeez, I almost got destroyed. Nice job. Wow, we nuked him down. That was clean. Clean ones. Hey, I'm the third best damage on the team. Jazeel, what do you think about that? Not too bad, huh? Freaking Gwen is just putting us all to shame, though. Yeah. Bro, dirt is so annoying, man. Nice daggers? Maybe? Nice bit of iron to sell to the merchant. Oh, maybe I can maybe I can keep salvaging stuff to craft. Maybe it's best to craft weapons. Oh, you need it for for armor. I see. Oh, for your elite armor. Right. I'm still a ways away before I can start thinking about elite armor. I gotta get all my heroes built up. Oh, you don't have max armor on your dervish yet? Holy cow. Oh, we're going all around. No? Don't need final one though. Okay. Get ready to pull across this bridge. Togo, what's Togo doing? Oh my gosh. Togo's about to throw this. He's about to throw this, guys. Oh my gosh. Nice. Wow, okay, Togo managed to live. Oh, beautiful. They're super balled up right now. Gwen is just gonna be Nuke City right now. Oh man. Massive damage. That was good. Nice ball. Woof. GG's. And we got masters. Hey, yo. Good job, guys. That's such a brutal mission. That's a scary mission for sure.
I recognize you. The Emperor has spoken to me of his half-brother, the man known as Master Togo. Tell me what you desire. If it's within my
Oh.
power,
We find out that Togo is the half-brother of the Emperor here? I thought we don't find that out until way later.
Bested Shiro.
Yeah, thanks, Dylan.
To you to learn how to do the same.
Good job, Dylan Garrett and Jazeel.
it was my blade that finally turned the tide of battle on that day. It was not me who struck
You know what? You make another great point. Nah, I gotta go to bed now.
Luxon champion
It's
Arthur
way too late for me. I gotta wake up early.
the two men who struck him down all those years ago.
Where do we find them?
The Luxons honor their great champion by keeping his spirit in a powerful spear, which passes between the clans. The Kurziks guard the urn of their hero. With
Yeah,
the
I gotta get some Luxon faction and
two artifacts.
Urzik faction to get into the next spots, right?
The spirits inside can show you how to defeat.
Thank you, Vizu. It has been my
The last
honor
part of
to
her
serve you.
the last part of her sentence was cut off.
Do not
Can
worry,
show you how to
Mistress
defeat.
Togo. There will be plenty of time for us to
Gotta
talk
get to
about
Matsu
Shiro's
Keep and all that before going to Arborstone and Boreas. Yep.
on that.
It was weird. Her line was cut off there. I don't know if you guys noticed that. All right, we can skip this mission. Oh, no, this is another good scene. The factions cutscenes are some of the longest in the game. They're really long.
You have returned. Good, good.
I aim to finish tonight. Get to the
shall tell you your
need to get
future.
Cantha Courier quest for money in ruins.
The
Yeah, I'm gonna look
Emperor
forward to doing that
has
too.
his eye on
You have to beat factions before you can get access to that quest, though.
Emperor be watching me.
Your good work has not gone unnoticed. He thinks you are trustworthy and brave.
But what does it mean? Why is he watching?
You, Shiro, will be rewarded for your service. You shall be singled out for something very important.
When?
Soon. Very soon.
She's bad, isn't she? I mean, I know Shiro's bad. Not sure if Dervish Ruins will drop though. Actually, I know it's Winds of
Serves
Change,
you
but
well.
technically still can. She is Abaddon, right? Okay.
A man of your considerable fighting prowess should play a more important role in the Canthan Empire, don't you think?
My lord?
Why should your
Yeah, I
talents
don't
and
remember.
defending the
I don't
merchants from
remember if Winds of
when
Change.
they could be put to a better use?
I don't remember if Winds of Change drops Nightfall gear.
Rise, Shiro Tagachi, and take your place beside me as my personal bodyguard.
Very cool, guys. GG's. So, yeah, if I stream tomorrow, I'll probably play more Warrior. But this Sunday we're gonna do another Build Wars stream, doing some vanquishes and stuff. She is just one of Abaddon's demons. Alrighty. I'll catch you guys later. Got to end the stream here. Thank you guys for watching. Sorry again for people. I mean, I'm talking. There's no point of talking to people on Kick because they're not here, but I'll try and get that fixed. So I'm streaming on all 3 platforms again for tomorrow. If I do stream tomorrow. Definitely Sunday. All right, guys. GG's. Catch you later. Bye. I am going to host out. I'm going to raid out to Beefalo probably because he's streaming Guild Wars right now, I believe. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, sorry, Angry Caboose. Yeah. It was kind of a surprise stream. Check back this weekend, though, and especially Sunday. It's going to be a great stream. Catch y'all later. Bye, 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 bye.